Welcome into the Red Earth Production Studios for another edition of YBMcast, powered by Game 7 Baseball. We're going to get to some scores from this weekend's Game 7 Baseball here in just a second, but also want to let people know, got some fall tournaments up on the website at game7baseball.com. Don't be shy. Get yourself into some fall ball tournaments. Always good to see what you got going into the next season. Keeps guys sharp, even if they're playing football, soccer. Get some guys together, go out. Keep that competitive edge working through the fall. I always think it's good because you get into those winter workouts in January. It'll come around. It comes around sooner than what you think because we're at the end of the season already, and here we are. Everything just kind of keeps moving along. But, so remember, get into those fall ball tournaments, game7baseball.com. Also, Red Earth Productions, we are the ones who produce Youth Baseball Midwest. If you're looking for some sports videos, highlight packages, whatever the case may be, just something to promote your club, your player, whatever you're looking for. We are here. Red Earth Productions can do it. We've been doing sports videography for the last 5 years, and we'd be happy to help you get your promotional video together. Give us a call, 636-400-3199. Thank you very much. All right, let's get into this. Game 7 baseball. We had 777s. There was a 7U machine pitch and an 8U machine pitch. 7U machine pitch saw the Rawlings Tigers, Coach Krinkmeyer, over Team Illini 14-4 for the championship there. I love those big scores in the machine pitch stuff, man. You get on a roll and it can go big real quick. 8U machine pitch, St. Louis Clutch 18-12. Over the Midwest Rebels. Again, same thing. Defense, they always talk about it. I think that's kind of the last thing to come along there is defense, kids learning how to field a ground ball, throwing, working on mechanics. Those things will come. You kids keep working on those things. Now let's move on to the swing for the rings, which was over at Grand Slam Ballpark. 12U Hitmen, HOP Bregeman over Recruits Baseball in a slugfest, 14-3. I think sometimes in some of these tournaments, we get a little short on pitching, right, Justin? He's in agreement, yes. And you get some of these bigger scores. The semifinalists were the Under Armour St. Louis Prospects and the Swing. So congrats to those guys for getting into the semifinals. Congrats to Hitman HOP for the championship there. 13U AA, the Missouri Sluggers, Coach West squad took out Gas House Baseball, Coach Basta, 5-1. And our semifinalists were the Midwest Futures and Bandits Baseball, Coach Shadow. Congrats to the Missouri Sluggers for your championship there in the AA division. AAA Major, the Missouri Gators, Coach Miller, took the championship 15-1 over the St. Louis Titans, and the semifinalists were the Hitting Center Arsenal Elite and the Jackson Tribe Black. Man, it's tough sometimes with these names. I mean, it's long. My tongue gets tied. I'm sorry, folks. The Hitting Center Arsenal Elite. There it is. Congrats to Missouri Gators, Coach Miller, for that championship in the AAA Major Division. 14U, Midwest Rebels, Coach Rohr beat the Diamond Stars, Coach Jenkins' squad, 10-4 in the championship game, as they both got there by beating the Paducah Storm and the Selects in the semifinals. And our 16U high school division, IK Select out of Paducah, Kentucky, defeated Premier Baseball Academy Southern 7-5. Looks like a good ball game there, 7-5. Congrats, IK Select out of Paducah. Thanks for coming up to the St. Louis area to play a little ball. Always nice to see those teams coming up out of other places, Kentucky, Indiana, Mississippi, Kansas, Arkansas, wherever you're from. Iowa coming down is always good. Illinois, our neighbors across the way there. So that's what we got for you there. Great weekend of baseball. And so we're going to take a few minutes now, get into some social shout-outs. It's our Tuesday, and it's kind of an end-of-the-year kind of thing here, which I think is kind of cool. We're talking about some guys giving some had a good year. It was a lot of fun. Starting with Dave Hartman. This team here, St. Louis Dynamite. Of course, it looks like these guys are going to go their separate ways. They write, what a ride, 11 years of Dynamite baseball. I mean, this is pretty impressive. 522 wins with 72 losses. So many memories, and just hope we left each player with memories and friendships for a lifetime. And I think they did. We got a chance to talk to a couple kids there, Riker Benz. We followed Gavin Richards. And there's a whole lot of kids on this squad that are very good baseball players. And I think they're going to go on and do very well for themselves. And congrats and good luck to all you guys as you move into high school and what you're going to be doing next with your baseball careers. Good luck, fellas. We will, I'm sure, see you out at the ballpark. JJ Zeros, love this. Jeremiah Jones, defensive tournament player or defensive tournament MVP. Picked up that at the Global World Series in Conway. He still wished we could have got to finish the tourney. Looks like it got a little rain out, but I love that one. That one, people post a lot of the hitting stuff, hitting stats, but he was the defensive tournament MVP. And I'm going to tell you something. You start getting into college, you start getting into what separates, I think, the next guy and the next guy. Yeah, you got to be able to hit, and there's a lot of guys that can hit. But, man, if you got a glove and you can make plays and you can get people out, you can, wins above replacement and runs scored saved or saved, there's so many different acronyms. I don't know them all. There you go. But if you get defensive runs saved, you guys got, if you're on a plus side of that, especially outfielders and guys that can do those types of things, that makes a huge impact. So I love seeing that. Congrats, JJ Zeros, on that one there, buddy. Recruits Baseball, congrats to the 17U Bear for their runner-up finish in Iowa for the perfect game. WWBA North, great job up there, fellas. Big shout out, Recruits Baseball. Mason Bogart's been following us probably from the beginning. I want to give a shout out here. I can't believe it's already over. Best 2 years of my life with my best friends. I want to thank Coach Quiles for being the best coach I've ever had and teaching me so much. And we got a chance to talk to Coach Quiles a couple times when we did the winter workout tour. We got a chance to sit down with him at the 14U Elite Invitational Game 7. Great dude. And I love this young man. And, this is what it ought to be about. Great memories, great fun. He had a great time playing. Best friends. It's a game. Let's have some fun with it. Congrats. He learned a lot. And that should be the experience. You can see all the positive things out of this experience. Congrats, Mason. Good luck to you the rest of the way there, buddy. Also, same thing. Same team here from Jackson V39. Thanks to my teammates and coaches for making this year one of the best of my life. Can't wait for next season. That's awesome. Looking forward to it. Midwest Futures at the Iowa Perfect Game. The boys did it again. Back-to-back champs, 2 years running. Proud of these guys. The battles all year and great careers ahead. Congrats to the Midwest Futures for taking that Perfect Game championship there. Midwest Elite. And big ups to those guys. Congrats, Midwest Futures. Also, just see, here you go. Midwest Futures. Ethan Dinger getting the MVP of the Iowa PG tourney, just on fire. Look at this. This is pretty impressive, isn't it, Justin? 13 of 18. 10 runs, 8 RBIs, 4 base on balls. Yeah. I don't know that I've seen a line like that, especially in an elite event like that. My goodness. That's impressive. Caden Ott getting the MVP pitcher, going 10 innings pitched, 0 runs, 13 Ks. congrats to both those guys. Well-deserved MVPs there. Congrats, fellas. We've got Recruits Baseball sent this along, but we're going to get to this here in just a second. Prep Baseball. Midwest Futures game starts tomorrow with all that going on. We've been talking with Kevin Mulder. We had Coach Perkins on last week. He's down there coaching that team. And we're looking forward to seeing how well they do. Just a little pitcher roster here. This is the pitching roster. You have two ways, Cole Chance, Gannon Snyder, Cannon Stuckey, who's also a catcher out of Lafayette, Caden Bogenpole, I guess. Then you have the POs, your Will Libert, Seth Bennis, Will Moore, Cameron Poe, Kai Bennett, Wyatt Brown, Jackson Downing, Tanner Paschke. That's a pretty good lineup right there. That's some kids that can pitch. We've seen some of them with our own eyes. I think it's gonna be. We're hoping. They got Louisiana, Texas, and I believe. What was the other one? Louisiana, Texas, and I can't remember the other team in there. We'll get to that here. Love this next one here from Donnie Horn. His boy, dude is a Swiss Army knife. Normally he would be lugging around a catcher's bag too, and it was. He show up, play ball, be ready to play in any position. Look at that. You got outfield, first base, infield, couple bat. You got everything right there. Just go play ball, man. Just have some fun with it. I love that. Big shout out to Donnie there for sharing that from his son. Love that. Dominic, it's the gray hair. It's killing me. Sorry, Dominic. I knew that I would get there, buddy. All right, let's move on here. We've got some stuff from Facebook and Mike Morgan. This 12U Sticks team, we followed them. Good, solid families, kids. A lot of fun to watch. They play hard. They're going to give it all. They got some really good players, some good talent, and best of all, it's bigger than baseball. Mark Gerard, big shout out. Mike Morgan, those guys, they have a lot of fun with this. 42-18 on the season, 6 championships, that's 60 games, and only one tournament did we play with. What was our full team? They did have a lot of injuries. I know that. I was following. Big shout out to the Sticks, Mike Morgan, Mark Gerard. Big ups there, guys. Jeff Sauer. The season finally came to an end yesterday. The Gators finishing it up. That team's been around a little bit as well. 7 local tournaments, won all 7. Out of town, we challenged the boys in 4 tournaments. We won one of them, second in another, and went 5-3 in a very tough Perfect Game World Series where we faced several top 25 teams in the country. That's what you do. You challenge the kids. You put them in position to, understand what they're up against. And I think that's huge. Congrats to Jeff Sauer, his Missouri Gators there, and those kids on a good season. This is one I love right here. Carl Frank, he was at the Ripken Experience in Aberdeen, Maryland. Adelaide that's Addie, his daughter. She plays baseball. She's really good too. Adelaide with Maybelle Blair and Shirley Berkovich. Shirley Berkovich, if you remember, that's one of the names from the gals, and this is what it is. This goes back to the movie A League of Their Own about the women professional baseball, the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League at Baseball for All Nationals in Aberdeen, Maryland. Maybelle Blair. I love these picks here with Addie and these ladies. I love that. That's great, man. That's history, right? That's cool. I love that. Big shout out to the Frank family there. I think that's great. Addie, you keep playing. Next up, we got Sarah Miley. Her son, I love this one here because it's a great shout out. Here's a young man. It's teaching how you set goals and how you put yourself in position to succeed. I love this. This kid here set some goals, and on Sunday, as the spring season came to an end, I found out about the goals. He hit one goal right on the nose. He missed another just by a tiny bit, and he successfully achieved another one. These were goals he had set for himself, not by coaches or his parents, all him. His coaches had other goals for him, and some games it was challenging, but in all, proud of it. That's huge. I love that. Holding himself accountable. We need more of that, folks, right here, right now. That's huge. So proud of this young man for setting those goals. Keep it up. Keep playing. Keep setting goals. You kids out there, if you're not setting goals for yourself and working to achieve them, you need to start. It's a huge way to help yourself, hold yourself accountable to when you don't feel like working out, you don't feel like pushing yourself. That's accountability to that. I got to reach those goals. Big shout out. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing that. Gas House Baseball. Proud of these guys. At the J. Copeland University of Illinois Springfield, Perfect 4-0. Took the championship there. Congrats to that 17U Gas House baseball squad. Midwest Mavericks Baseball Club. Congrats to the 12U Central Ozarks. Cal Ripken Midwest Plains regional champions in Denver. 3 Mavs, Cameron Miller, Nate Eakins, and Brody Julian, along with assistant coach and Mavs board member Jared Miller, head to the World Series in Branson next week. This is coming up real soon here. They will join 5 Mavs, Rylan Sutton, Jeremiah Jones, Gavin Thomason, Nick Long, and Brady Yates on the host Branson team for the August 5 through 14 event at Ballparks of America. That will feature teams from all over the U.S. If you want to watch some baseball, Ozark, Cal Ripken, Midwest Plains regional champions, or congrats to those guys from Denver. If you want to watch some good baseball, it's coming down there, the World Series at, I believe, is Ballparks of America. There's a shout out right there. Great job, guys. Congrats joining that Branson host team. Good luck. Keep playing hard. Finally, from Nikki Craddock, Game 7, 13U AAA champs. We showed that earlier. Coach Miller. I love that face. Exciting, isn't it? Congrats to these guys putting together a win this weekend. Big shout out there. Missouri Gators, keep doing what you're doing. Chris, big shout out to you and your Gators group there, buddy. That's what we got for our social shout outs today, guys. Hope you enjoyed them. I want to finish off the show. If you get a chance, check out the Futures games down there in was it Lake Point? They are at Lake Point in Georgia. So go to prepbaseballreport.com. I think you should be able to watch some of these games, right? Yeah, their pool. Yeah, it might cost you a little bit, but if you're interested, go check it out. Go watch. Coach Perkins is going to be coaching that team. We got Kevin Mulder down there. Great players. Maybe your son is down there. Maybe just some kids you want to see. Check out that Futures game. Kind of see where where Missouri kind of stacks up for the future against some of these other bigger. And we've got some. I mean, Louisiana, Texas. That's going to be tough, I believe, in that pool. So we'll see how that goes. Good luck to you guys down there. Keep that up. Folks, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate everybody continuing to support Youth Baseball Midwest. We're going to be back tomorrow. We got Mitch Thomas coming on. We're going to be talking some baseball stuff. We're bringing topics. It's our perspective show. We want to bring perspective. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. Hit that dinger, because that's what we do around here. We hit dingers. And everybody, have a great day in the Lord. We will. Oh, almost forgot. You pitchers, keep throwing strikes. You hitters, hit them where they ain't, and we'll see you next time.